Hey everyone, my name is Lauren Eloise and welcome back to another gay video.
Woo!
I'm joined with
Gal pal.
and today we're going to react to your assumptions that you have about our relationship. So I asked you guys on Instagram to submit some assumptions about our relationship. Thanks to y'all who submitted some things. Appreciate.
I haven't looked at them. You've looked at like
Five
or
yeah.
something?
But the rest,
I haven't seen any of them.
they're really good.
Okay.
So,
as in like they got it?
okay, the ones that I've seen, and I'm not spoiling it, but the ones that I've seen, half of them were like really good assumptions that I would like to talk about, and
Okay.
other half was like pretty spot on.
Okay. All right.
Cool. But I don't know what the rest is like.
I'm excited.
Ready? First one. The assumption is that you've been trying and failing to convert Girl Pal to becoming a Pokemon fan.
Oh.
See, this is one of the interesting ones.
So trying and failing to make me a fan of Pokemon.
Yeah.
How interesting. I'm kind of sad that I don't come across as someone who's a big Pokemon fan because I am. That was one of the things that we like connected over a little bit. Although like not like oh my god, but
like
just
you liked Pokemon
a common
growing up.
interest. Yeah.
I did.
I used to play all the games. I had a Game Boy, I had a DS. I used to have the cards for a while. Pokemon movie is still like
That's
so
my
good.
heart.
So no, she hasn't been because I am already a Pokemon fan. But great assumption.
Yeah. Good like listening in.
Yeah, wow.
Very specific. One or both of you is self-conscious about PDA. I don't even know my answer to this. I think regardless of whether I am gay or not, I am naturally like, I don't show too much affection because that's just how I've grown up. In public nowadays, like I'm happy to hold your hand and whatever.
It's interesting. Like I do like PDAs and I'm often someone who will do that, but I do find that it depends what area I'm in. Unfortunately, because we are gay, as a lesbian woman, sometimes walking down particular streets, I'm like, this is not a safe space for me to
We're friends.
Yeah, we're just friends, which is sad. It's sad that's still like that sometimes, but you also, you know, we live in a world where you have to try and be safe for yourself sometimes, and that's okay. It doesn't make you less gay because you don't want to have a PDA in certain areas or at all. You've got to do what feels right and feels safe and comfortable.
My line is like, I will never make out with someone in public because that's just
I mean, unless we're like at a club, a few drinks in.
That doesn't count. But like,
if we were just like going for a walk, yeah, no, I'm not going to be like, come here, baby.
no. All right, next one. Even if you guys weren't in lockdown, you would prefer date nights at home rather than going out.
I don't think so.
I'm not, like, I love being at home and doing stuff at home, but like, I
If
would
it's a
love to
date
go
night.
out.
Yeah, like for me, there's a difference with like date night versus like just being together at home. I mean, we had a cute at-home date night for our anniversary the other day, which we made special. Like we dressed up,
Candles. And
we made dinner for ourselves, and it was very cute. But yeah, otherwise it's like, no, if we're having like a date night, I'm like, let's go see a movie
get
or
out of.
Yeah.
Make it special by getting out of this environment that you're always in.
Which I feel like we'll appreciate even more once lockdown ends.
Yeah, but I think like our whole
Ends.
relationship was different at the start because it was like we met during the pandemic. We got to know each other within each other's space rather than knowing someone
in a public space.
Yeah,
yeah,
on
which
a
is
date.
usually how you like start to meet someone. Is it's always sort of public space, and then there's like a next level when you move to a private space.
Yeah,
Whereas
like, oh my god, I'm bringing you back to my bedroom.
Whereas we kind of did that pretty soon.
Yeah. Girl Pal is the one who cooks and Lauren is the kitchen disaster.
Would you like to comment?
Yes, Girl Pal is the one who cooks. Yes,
I
I
don't
know I'm a disaster.
Like sometimes you're a disaster. She did set a pot on fire once.
That was a team effort.
It was not. You did that. I do cook, but that's also just one of those like grew up slightly different things, I guess. You have a big family and your family cooks and likes to cook for each other and you have big family meals, whereas I've like just had my mum or lived out at home.
Yeah,
I kind of had to learn how to cook.
Yeah. I can do it. It's not like I can't do it, but if I could choose to, I would choose not to because I just don't enjoy it. I'll happily clean
If we had to
everything.
if we had to divide chores, yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
I would cook and Lauren would clean.
Yes. Girl Pal is the top in the relationship.
You'll never know.
Oh, you want to leave it? You want to leave it open?
I'm interested to see if other people have assumed
Okay.
differently, so let's
Stay tuned.
stay tuned.
You are loving each other more and more every single day. So gay.
It's a bit gay. What do you think? More every day? Like every week? No.
I don't know. I mean, I learn more things, and it's just like reconfirming that I'm like, yeah, you're cute. I like you. I like you in my life.
I guess you're alright.
Okay, moving on. Girl Pal kills all the spiders.
Correct. Do you know why? Because this one is scared of spiders.
Yeah, I have a fear of them. I had to kill 2 yesterday, actually, and you weren't here. So I
Wow, big girl.
talking to myself. I'm like, come on, Lauren,
Coaching yourself through it.
You can do this. You just gotta... It'll be fine.
No, yeah, I kill the spiders.
At the beginning, you liked each other because you look alike. You probably have heard this a million times. I fall for people's personalities first. That is what drew me to you.
I mean, I don't think so. I don't actively be like, who looks the most like me? Yep, that's the one. Because I think she's prettier than me, so why would I look... Yeah, but I do. Or I definitely did at the start, so I was like, oh, she's so hot. She looked really good the first time I saw her.
Oh my God, stop that.
You did. So no.
I think it's a lesbian joke that the lesbian couples look the same. And I can think of a few that in my head that do. You like to be the little spoon and your girlfriend the big spoon.
Would you like to answer this one?
Yep. That's the answer. Yes, I love being the little spoon.
My little spoon. I like being the little spoon sometimes.
Yeah, you ask me
Much
sometimes.
to your annoyance. You're always like, oh.
Fine.
Rolls over
I'll
and
big spoon you.
Hugs me, just like a backpack.
Yeah, I think
tiny.
I'm still little spooning from the
Bar-
outside.
from the back.
You guys are switch.
Well, again, we can't answer this. This is a no-go question zone until we get to the end of the assumptions.
Okay,
And
at the end.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not confirming or denying anything.
All right. You always get each other gifts.
Always. We're not like every time I come here, I'm like,
no.
here's a rock I found.
We've
You know,
given
we're
each
not
other
those-
flowers a few times, and like in the beginning, I made a very conscious effort to whenever I went to your place, I would always bring something with me. So either it was like a packet of snakes or a packet
you?
of pods. Yeah, like every single time.
We do usually, or we definitely have over like the past year, we bring a little plane.
Does that count as a gift? It could count as a
It
gift.
could count as a gift.
Like as a love language thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to explain the plane thing today. We can explain that another day. Is girl pal your best relationship you ever had, or there's someone else? Okay, so I'm gonna just assume that you're assuming that it is. And then the answer is yes. It's on the internet forever now.
Oopsies.
Yes. Which is why I'm like, wow, like, thank you for existing.
You're welcome.
I wish I knew that like this was possible back when I was going through like heartache, because I don't know the words, it's just hard. But then if I could have known that this goodness of a relationship or this love or whatever existed, then that would have helped. If I could go back to past Lauren.
That's for all of you folks out there who are still
Yes, in shitty relationships,
or
move
in,
on.
or in heartbreak. It does get better. There's 7 billion people in the world, guys.
Pick another one. No, seriously, if you are always having trouble or always fighting, or you feel like you're just not satisfied or you're not happy, like really ask yourself, if you're not happy, move on.
Don't settle for something that
Please,
you
no,
think
don't.
is good enough. Good enough isn't good enough. All you men out there, be better than good enough. Do better.
Oh my god, oh, I can't wait to read this.
Okay.
Bruh, you're both perfect as fuck, and I kind of have a little crush on girl pal. Sorry, Lauren.
What?
Oh my god, that's so cute! Oh,
I have a crush on
I'm
you
blushing
too,
for you.
anonymous internet poster. Well, that's cute, thanks.
I assume that 50 years later, you two will be the coolest gay grandmas in the whole world.
Oh yeah, I
I
expect to be
aim
an
to be.
excellent gay aunt and then gay grandma.
To whose other kids? Who's having kids?
I don't have any siblings, so for me, like, the children of my friends will be my nieces and nephews.
Okay.
I'll be that cool, not related aunt that you still call aunt who just brings back, like, extravagant gifts.
I want to be like the fun grandma.
Do you want to be the aunt who, like, teaches you to flick water at your parents?
Just, yeah, doing shit like that. Girl pal.
Yes.
Brings the most spontaneous and crazy side out of you.
What do you think? Do I?
Yeah, I feel like I can do that. And I think I mentioned it in the last video that I kind of stopped doing that because I felt like I had to be an adult, or I just wasn't in a space that I could be silly again. Yeah, the amount of dumb things that we do or pretend to be or whatever is ridiculous. Like, if we were in the Truman Show and people were like watching our entire lives, they'd be like, what the hell?
They'd have a laugh.
What are you doing?
And definitely I think spontaneous, because you're a real, like, planner. You want to know what's happening and when, and I do as well, but I think you have slowly, like, opened up to me being like, I'm not going to tell you, it's a surprise, or like, hey, why don't we just go here today?
I think on that spontaneous thing, like me trying to do spontaneous things for you is probably something I didn't do before because I didn't have to or didn't have anyone to do it for. Even in the past, like you get into like a routine or a pattern. So I tried hard with you to break out of that and like, I'm gonna bring you lollies today, or we're gonna do this today, or I'm gonna take you on a date, I'm not telling you what it is, kind of thing.
It was cute.
I mean, all I know is that the stereotype, in brackets, these are bad but still, is lesbians move fast. So they're assuming that we move fast.
Well,
Compared to the stereotype?
not really. If we were living up to the stereotype, we would have been living together for like 9 months by now.
So no.
I mean, yes, they do, just stereotypically speaking. Let me philosophize for a second. I think that might be because being women, society tells women that we're allowed to be emotional and to express our emotions and to live with how we feel and blah, blah, blah. But generally speaking, women are allowed to be emotional and to connect, and men are not. So if you're in a lesbian relationship, you've got two women coming together. So they're both open and emotional, you know, from the start. You don't have to spend months or years
Chipping away at a
man's, you know, rock solid exterior to his emotional core because society has told him that he's not allowed to feel.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why, like, it's just that two women together go, okay, yeah, look, I feel comfortable now. I know you now. So they move fast, but they're not. They're just actually gotten to that emotional place faster because
They're women.
they're women.
That's an interesting perspective. I haven't thought about it like that.
Yeah. But also lesbians are just dumb sometimes and we just fall in love really fast.
Yes, that is true.
Well, Lauren, do you think we moved fast? ASMR.
Part of me did, but that's just because I was scared. I was scared because I was scared to have my heart broken, so I subconsciously was like, I don't want to let everything out because I don't want to get hurt. Maybe subconsciously I thought that we moved fast. But I also believe that the older you get, the faster you move through the stages of like getting to know someone. Yeah, I think the older you get, the more you know yourself and what you want. And you've got like learning lessons from the past as well. So you can just jump through those things that you've already done and been through. Mm-hmm. Like when we met, we both talked about some of the things that we want in life very early on. So you can kind of like filter through, is this someone who I want to spend time or like put effort into learning more about?
Yeah. I suppose it depends, like, because as you get older, you understand more of what you want in life. If you're the kind of person who goes, okay, I want the next person that I'm with to be like someone who I can see a future with, because you might not. You might be someone who just wants to be casually dating or seeing
which is
multiple
just
people or whatever.
That's a different story.
You know, that's a different, and you can be whatever person you want. When you know what you want, you know what you're looking for.
Okay, so the very last assumption is, I feel like Girl Pal is the top and you're the bottom.
I guess you'll never know, internet. We can't tell them that.
Write your assumption down below, what you think.
Yeah. We'll keep a tally in the comments.
If you made it this far in this video, that means you're totally invested in our relationship, and I think you would get a lot of joy out of watching our Never Have I Ever.
Oh, yes.
You remember playing that at the 12 Gays Christmas? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lots of little gay secrets in that one. So click the card on the screen, it'll take you to that video, and until then, stay safe, subscribe, like. Bye. Bye. Kiss me?
Nah.